Thank you so much, Kurt, for setting the stage. As you heard him say earlier on, we had early this week we had a chef's AI talk. I was part of the panel, and as you've heard from Kurt, I was rather dark about the prospect of the future, and he wasn't referring to my skin tone. I am a recovering tech bro. I used to work for Microsoft for almost a decade. Got to see what technology can do. And I worked there when it was still really, really cool to do so. And it was fun. Traveled the world, got paid really well. And the one thing about technology that I love is that it's non-linear. You don't really know. You sort of guess, but you don't really know. Like one of the things we do, we power traffic lights in townships. It's a long story. I'll tell you about it later. And what I've always thought is that traffic lights are the most redundant, well, I'll call it passive governance. It nudges people to do the right thing without people doing the right thing. Because I just gone to Cote d'Ivoire, and there weren't many traffic lights in Cote d'Ivoire. I think I saw 7. And the interesting thing, when you don't see traffic lights, you realize people are not passively driving, so they are actively driving, because you have to look at each other's eyes to know, am I going, you going, who's going, am I going? And the only other place where people passive drive is Cape Town. I'm going to keep taking these pot shots until someone throws something back. But it's true, in comparison to Joburg. Joburg, people actively drive. We are thinking, I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing, but the fact of the matter is, I think some of you know what I'm talking about, right? So how does AI participate in that? How does AI fundamentally make life that much easier for someone in a township, for example? Like I said, we power traffic lights in the townships. So sometimes when I'm late for a meeting, I'm tempted to call ahead and say, hey, bruh, do you mind switching off that one for me? It's a flex, But the point is, once you start putting artificial intelligence into traffic lights, all of a sudden, because you can put a camera, they can see what's happening on it. They can start thinking. They can start analyzing that, hang on, why am I closing it off for the traditional 1 minute? Because right now it doesn't think. Everybody's getting a minute. You get a minute, you get a minute, you get a... But like, if I'm the only one at the traffic lights, why am I getting a minute? You know what I mean? Like, so all of a sudden, it's just something so left field will be such a game changer, like almost GPS became a game changer for delivery, for 60. So there's so many things down the line we can't even think about, but because when the technologies converge, non-related technologies is the part that I'm most passionate about. When those converge, that's where the secret recipe is going to be happening. So look out for that. So that was my positive spin. Yay! Okay, cool. But now I'm going to bring on stage the pro, the man himself, the dude I had a pleasure to sit in a big UNDP event in Turkey, because, they invite the brains like him. I don't know why I was there, but I made it there, kind of. And I'm going to invite on stage Vukosi to come and tell us in a more detailed manner what this layer of the land is going to look like and what the opportunities, particularly in the food space, look like. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a warm round of applause. The biggest brain in Africa. Woo-hoo! Come on, we're going to do better. This is a rock star, ladies and gentlemen.